What's good, PMPBeta? It's xCKSmoove, aka AJ here with an OU match against my boy LJ. He's also known as Lemarjames on YouTube. So yeah, on to what he has. As you can see, he got that Garchomp, which is now OU. And since I haven't seen this thing for a while, it may be a threat, so I gotta look out for that. He has a Genesect, which can be Choice Scarfed or Expert Belt or Life Orb. Can be running the Rock Polish set if so. And he has that Choice Terrakion, most likely. I forgot. But yeah, he also has a T-Tar, which I do not know what kind it is. He got that Mosh, which is most likely the bulky attacking variant with Volt Switch and Hydro Pump and Will-O-Wisp and maybe Resto, Chesto, or Pain Split leftovers. And Amoonguss, which is a very good wall. I don't know why I don't see people using this thing, but yeah. Onto my side, I'm using my friend's team. Shout out to Tails. Choice Specs Politoed, Agility Thunderous T, Specially Defensive Jirachi, Specially Defensive Ferrothorn, Physically Defensive Tentacruel, and Scarfed Keldeo. So yeah, it's a pretty good matchup. Rain against Sand, and in we are with the battle. So he's gonna lead off with his Genesect, and I'm going to lead off with my my Politoed. So this thing is max special attack, max speed, and a little bit of a HP investment. But I'm going to switch up because he did get the attack boost, I believe, and I'm just going to go straight on that Tentacle to take that. So he's just going to get the switch initiative into Garchomp, which is really scary right now. I don't know if this thing's choice, but he shows that he is Swords Dance, most likely Jolly. And I'm just going to pray for the burn. And yeah, I do get the burn. And it does a decent amount because it is rain boosted, and Tentacruel has some decent special attack. So I am gonna pull off the Protect as he goes for the Earthquake. I just wanted to see his set or what kind of things these things run now. So I'm just gonna make a switch into my Ferrothorn. I could take an Earthquake pretty easily, and I could just set up hazards or a little bit of them while he's doing damage. So I'm just gonna go for a Protect just to wear this thing down a little bit more. And I believe I go for the spikes on this turn, which is not the best play, but I just thought it was the best play at the moment. So I just go for a layer of spikes, and I believe I go for the protecting. Oh no, he dies. Sorry. And yeah, now he's gonna bring in his Genesect. Not trying to over predict, so I'm just gonna go for the protect, and he shows Flamethrower. So at this point in the battle, I was thinking that this thing was a choice, but he goes for the Flamethrower again. I over predicted, and since this thing is max HP and max special attack, I'll be able to take that relatively easily. Does about less than half, but he does get the burn, which is very unlikely, but it did happen. So that's gonna wear down my Ferrothorn, so I'm just gonna switch out, save this thing for Death Fodder, and he's gonna hit me up with a Flamethrower. So that's not going to do anything to Keldeo. As I mentioned before, I am Scarfed, so I will be able to do some work to his team with this thing. And I just go straight for the Hydro Pump, and he stands out as Amoonguss to take that. So judging from the damage this thing did, I was assuming it was, I think, it wasn't special defensive because it did a little bit too much, but I was assuming it was physically defensive. But yeah, I'm just going to make a switch into my my Tentacle predicting the grass type move, which he does go for. And what's it called? Amoonguss can't do too much to me because really I just wanted to get some. I was praying for a burn on that Amoonguss, which I would have gotten if it stayed in. So he just brings in his Rotom and takes that burn, the Scald, all rain boosted and stuff. And I'm just gonna make a switch to my Ferrothorn just to see what this thing wants to do. And he does show Will-O-Wisp, which is I think now he has the bulky attacking variant. Yeah, so I haven't seen much special or physically defensive Rotom, so that's why I assumed so. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a double switch into Thunderous T, wanting the Volt Switch, which isn't the best play because he could have just went for the Hydro Pump anyway. But he's just gonna make that switch into Amoonguss, and I'm gonna go back into my Tentacruel. And now he knows that that is my initial switch for Amoonguss. This is the only Pokemon I really want to take a paralysis or a sleep. So or a spore, my bad, not a sleep. But I'm just gonna make a switch to my Politoed, which is pretty obvious. This is why I think he switches out. Yes, he does. He switches into his Rotom, which is a really good play on his part, because now it is a mismatch. And I don't believe I can outspeed the bulky attack and variant, since there is some speed investment. I believe max speed Politoed at modest is 239, and Rotom, the standard bulky attack and variant, sits at 244 speed points. So yeah, I make a switch into my Jirachi as he goes for the Volt Switch, and he switched out, which is I guess I took that as if he was slower, but I just want to set up my Stealth Rocks here, knowing that T-Tar can't do too much to my Jirachi, or yeah, and he brings in his Amoonguss, so I set up the Stealth Rocks on that. I think I mentioned that already, but yeah, I just make a switch into this Tentacruel, and he's gonna take the Paralysis. I really wanted him to go for the Spore because I want some not to go to sleep, so I don't know, like I didn't want Jirachi falling asleep so early, nor if anything Tentacruel would be the one to go to sleep. But yeah, over here I think I'll go for the Scald, yes, just to get a little bit of damage off on that Amoonguss, praying for the burn, but he does switch into Rotom again, so now I know that that is his initial switch to Tentacruel, or that's his main response. But yeah, he's just I'm gonna get fully paralyzed as I try to go for the Protect, seeing what he would do. But yeah, he goes for the Pain Split, and that does about less than half to my my Tentacruel. And I'm just gonna heal up a little bit, and I think the Sand's up. Is the Sand up? I do not see. But yeah, he's just gonna go for the Volt Switch as I Protect. I just want more damage on that Rotom, so that burn is doing a little bit more. Yes, you know, now it's sitting about half. And over here I thought he would go for the Hydro Pump, predicting my my Keldeo or something like that, because Keldeo can get a kill off if it's not physically defensive at that range of health. But yeah, I just go for the Toxic Spikes, over predicting, and this is pretty good because now something he'll switch into will get poisoned, except for the Pokemon that are not that are airbound, or yeah, you know, levitating or flying. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a switch to my Jirachi, predicting the Grass type move, because I thought that he would wanna finish me off, but I do predict that and go into my Steel type. So over here I think I just go for an Iron Head, kind of pressuring to switch out, because Iron Head does a pretty decent chunk to Amoonguss. And I think, yeah, it would have done a little bit more if it was not physically defensive. So this is why I thought it was physically defensive. And he's just gonna make a switch into his Rotom, predicting another Iron Head. That I'm sick, sorry. But yeah, he's just gonna get hit with that, 4 times resistance, so it's not gonna do too much. But the Sand and the Burn is really taking a toll on him. And I just want to make a switch to my Tentacruel, just in case he would Pain Split, but he does go for the Volt Switch again, taking me out, so that is okay. Oh my god, I'm sick. But yeah, he's just gonna make a switch into Terrakion, take advantage over the fact that I do not have Tentacruel anymore. So as you can see, he also got that Naruto theme going on there. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring my Scarf Keldeo, which he feared, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Hydro Pump, hitting anything hard that comes in. So that happens to be his Amoonguss, and he does get rid of the Toxic Spike, since Amoonguss is part poison. So yeah, he takes a decent amount from the Hydro Pump, and the Sand's still up, so it's not gonna do too much. And I'm just gonna bring in my Jirachi, which I didn't have anything else to put to sleep, so I thought that Jirachi was the best thing to put to sleep at the time. So I think I switch out here. Yes, I do. I bring in my my Politoed, hoping that he does not predict that and go for the Grass type move. And he goes into Rotom, which is I guess okay. But since I thought he could either live or live the Burn and the Stealth Rocks, but that's not the case. Or either way, he still gets the initial switch, so not the initial switch, but the switch onto whatever I brought in. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Hydro Pump. I am Specs, so I will be able to take that Tyranitar out regardless of the +1 Sand boost thing for special defense. So over here I have to switch out and go into my my Jirachi, I think. So yeah, just to see what this thing will do. But he does go into his Genesect, which was a pretty good play on his part, double switching, baiting their Jirachi. and he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, predicting the flame, for thinking that I would predict the flamethrower. So I do not go, what's it called? I do not switch, and now I switch into my Thunderous, and that's gonna take a crit. It really does not matter because he would hit me once with flamethrower, bring me to about half, and then hit me up with an ice beam, which would probably take me out if he does have the ice beam. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring my Keldeo now, hit this thing up with a Hydro Pump, since the rain is up, I believe. I'm not sure. Oh no, the sand is up. Yes, sorry. And now he's gonna bring in his Amoonguss. So over here, I'm gonna bring in my Jirachi, and he does bait that out, and switch right into his Terrakion, dealing some heavy damage to this Jirachi. But now, I believe that Jirachi is now useless, because it is asleep and it's now matched up against Terrakion. So I do leave it in, and I have nothing else to take a choice close combat. So it's gonna do more than half, and the next turn he's going to proceed to take me out. So I do get some leftovers up. It really does not matter. His defenses are low, so this gives me a way to switch it to my Keldeo regardless of the thing, of the sand boost. So I will be able to take him out with an Icy Wind. I locked myself into Icy Wind because, whatchamacallit, the Amoonguss is still there. So I want to deal as much damage to Amoonguss and just secure the win here. So I'm just going to go for the Icy Wind, and he's just going to go for the Giga Drain, dealing a lot of damage to my Keldeo. But it is going to survive due to Amoonguss's weak, well, it's not weak, it's just uninvested, I assume here. So yeah, it's not gonna take me out, and he's gonna take a little bit from sand, and I'm just gonna hit him up with the last Icy Wind that I could do. So that brings him down to about high red, and he's just gonna take me out, and it's gonna bring him into low yellow. So over here I just make a switch into, well, it's my last Pokemon, so it is one-on-one right now. And I do believe that Politoed, well, obviously it outspeeds the Amoonguss at -2 speed, so I will take it out with an Ice Beam, and that is a good game with Lemarvin. So yeah, be sure to you know, leave a like on the video, and swing by my channel. So yeah, xCKSmoove, and I'm out.